What up, my people? I'm Jay Cotto. Welcome to Boxing and Jedi's Tavern. And, well, today we're going to get into a lot of shit. I'm going to talk to y'all about what's going on. We got Lord Jamaal, who just responded, you know what I mean, to Eminem, as well as Joe Buttons as well. Came out with something else that came out. We're still waiting for the response. And I'm going to let you guys know exactly why he hasn't responded. Not inside sources, it's just common sense. You know what I mean? So, let's get into it, man. Let's hear what Joe Budden had to say. Now, I came out on the video, of course, you know, like I said, man, I ain't challenging nobody. I'm not out here to challenge nobody. I'm here to make videos and to give my inside view and perspective. So, this is my perspective and this is my inside view. You know what I mean? On Joe Budden, I felt like he was in his feelings. Everybody else from that faction that he's saying that, you know what I'm saying, is saying that he walked away. That's exactly why it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Crooked Eye and Royce the 5'9", they vouch for that. So, I mean, that's really not about business. And as well as the song Stepping Stone, like a lot of people are misinterpreting that. Like Eminem ain't really saying that he's the reason why. Like, y'all gotta understand lyrics. You know, on that song Stepping Stone, what he's saying is, you know, he feels fucked up on how things went, and the group already had ended once proof was gone. May he rest. You feel me? So he's just saying how bad, you know, and how he could have done a little bit more, but it doesn't mean that Joe Budden's whole story or statement or how, you know what I'm saying? Because real people like myself and you guys and others who are, you know, who were brought up as to, you know, real hip-hop lyrics, and we all know that interviews are interviews, but when it's time to get, you know, busy on the mic, you got to get busy on the mic and you got to respond. And Remy Ma came out on some you know, some show, some podcast, and I watched it, and she kept it real. Piece to Remy Ma, piece to Papoose. You know what I mean? She kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Piece of the Bronx. She kept it real. You know, she told him, yo, why did you decide to talk, and why did, you know what I'm saying, why didn't you respond? And she told him, she asked him as well in the question form, is it because you feel like, you know what I'm saying, he was going to actually flame you? You know what I mean? And you know, she actually came out and said it like that too. She came out and said it just like that. She came out and said that shit just like that. You know, is it because you know, he was going to flame you or whatever? So, you know, this is why I'm just saying, like, people need to just do the, you know what I'm saying, do the research first before they even just try to say, oh, well, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden ain't gonna respond, but yeah, he's saying he's better than M for the past 10 years. Okay, you better than them for the past 10 years, but you decided to talk. You didn't get on the mic and show any of that stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's why people ain't taking you seriously. Then when Remy Ma came out and actually asked you, is it because you know that you know what I'm saying, you lyrically get slaughtered? You know, you was just like, oh, you know, I'd rather just want to talk about what MGK said. And of course you're not going to talk about what you said. Of course not. And of course you're not, because you know what you said was wrong, especially when you got motherfuckers vouching for M. And especially rap fans and followers of rap who have been out here and saying, like, this shit don't sound right. You held back all this time. Like you motherfuckers are out here trying to make it sound like you had a cold and calculated step. See, that's exactly where your shit goes, man. All your statements, they all go in that truck right there, dog. See, you could already tell that this shit was meant to be talked about. All that shit gets put away, man. All that shit gets thrown out. It all gets thrown out. You know why it all gets thrown out, Joe? It gets thrown out because you were in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And you could have put that shit in a rap. Now, it's not because we want to instigate nothing, but that he came at you in a rap form. So I understand if he came out in an interview and he said some shit to you about you talking, but M got straight to the point, and you should have went straight to the point. Then you thought that talking and airing something out the way you felt through your perspective was actually going to give you an upper hand, but it didn't. You know what I mean? So she I'm not gonna say she put you on the spot, but she kept it real, and you couldn't answer that. You had no way of answering that, man. You just wanted to talk about what MGK said. MGK is gonna have his day. MGK is gonna get his day. And this is what I'm saying to everybody out there that's on all social media platforms talking about M took a L and a no. If I'm not mistaken, it's MGK that took the L. M this right here, we're not alike. That's a response. You know what I mean? That's a response. And if that's a response, then I don't see how M took the fucking L. That's because y'all are dying to see M get pushed off the mantle. And none of y'all could do it verbally, so you're doing talkily. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you're doing it in a talking manner. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it over interviews. You're doing it, you think that by saying this or saying that and how you feel and being biased about it, because people are not stupid. We see these things. So now it gets to a point now that now it's on the forefront. Now, Lord Jamaal from Brand Nubians. Now let me light this up because I got some things to say now. Lord Jamaal's within my time bracket. I'm 44 years old, y'all. I'm saying within my time bracket. And the only thing I gotta say about that is listen, man. You coming out saying I baited him, and you're trying to be, and you always were a very smart intellectual, my man. But now you're starting to look fucking stupid. And you're starting to look real fucking dumb. You're starting to look like a hater. You feel me? The reason why is because, first of all, you were wrong for saying that hip-hop, that Eminem is just a visitor in hip-hop. Nah, man, I'm sorry, bro. I believe in everybody sticking up for their race and for their culture, but let me tell you something, man. I'm from New York myself, and hip-hop was made, all right? It's multicultural. It was made by every culture, not just by the black culture, not just by the Puerto Rican culture. Everybody was down with it. Now, if you didn't know somebody that was white at that time that rhymed, then you probably did. You put yourself around, you know what I'm saying? You put your environment around just straight up, black minority. Now, the reason why I say that is because I'm only sure you ain't pay attention to no Puerto Rican minority or no other Dominican minority or any other minority, because white people are minority too. He grew up in Detroit, dog. That's all mixed, just like New York is, all diverse, right? So how is it that you think you claim the thrones to actually say that this man who has done more than you and everybody in the old Brand Nubian group and possibly everybody in the past of hip hop as to an accomplishments has done more, and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna come out and you're gonna try to knock this man's mantle down. I thought you were about the culture. If you're about the culture, then you would be saying, yo, this man has done a lot of great things. But now saying that he's just a visitor in hip-hop, that's where you went off wrong the first time. You know what I'm saying? The first time you said that was wrong. That was like sort of racial, dog. You know what I'm saying? That was a racist statement, dog. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion, dog. But if you agree with it, no doubt. But that's some hip-hop. Everybody is a part of hip-hop. Hip-hop is a culture. And you should know this. But you've always been like that, but yeah, you're on Vlad. You're giving Vlad mad props. And Vlad's been known being an informer and all that other shit, right? And then you're coming out and you're saying you baited him. Alright. Now when he comes out and says anything, Lord Jamaal, we just want to hear you spit. You a Brand Nubian, dog. I don't know Brand Nubian to be on some, I set you up on some talking tip type. Because if he was to sit across you, I guarantee you that he will put you in your place. Not calling you a sucker or anything, but politically correctness. That he will sit down and put you in your place. Because you're supposed to be one of the old heads, the forerunners, teaching hip-hop. Right? And the thing you're doing here is And this is from what I see. If it ain't of color, it ain't of hip hop for you, and that's wrong. That's totally wrong. You know what I mean? That's divisive. And hip hop has already taken ass whoopings, just like the sport of boxing has. You know what I mean? And enough of this. Like, I think motherfuckers who responded as to talking in interviews and M yelled, you know, I think that's their response. That should be their response, and they already got the L. All that talking shit got nothing to do with nothing, Lord Jamaal and Joe Budden. And what's funny is that Lord Jamaal looked like fucking Joe Budden's older fucking brother, son. You know what I'm saying? Not on some racial shit. On looks, on attitude, on being a meanie and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all contradict yourself so much, and y'all just make no fucking sense anymore. Now what's gonna be real funny here is that a lot of us rap fans are just gonna sit back and watch the game come back into the way the game was supposed to come back to. You know what I'm saying? Watch the game come back to lyrical fitness. And when it comes back to lyrical fitness, you're going to want in. And what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to get in. Because y'all are not up to the times. Y'all decided to talk instead of perfecting your craft. And then now that another man has perfected the craft and has elevated the fucking culture, you guys are mad because you didn't do it? Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Because you didn't do it. Y'all mad. That's some straight girl shit, son. And it's evident. And anybody else who's riding with that, anybody else who's not understanding that a grown man, as to Joe Budden's problem, a grown man gets put on. You were supposed to push yourself. You ain't do it with your own career. You couldn't do it with fucking Slaughterhouse. You walked away. That's really what happened. It got nothing to do with him. My man did the furthest extent as to signing y'all. Everybody else is happy. Everybody else is progressing. Why aren't you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta look beyond the fucking microscope that y'all niggas are trying to put other niggas under. That's ridiculous. Then you got Lord Jamaal, who hasn't rapped in so how fucking long, son, and is trying to fucking make hip hop only one color. Nah, that shit don't go like that. Eminem is not a visitor. He belong here, son. He belong here. You know what I mean? Maybe Vanilla Ice didn't belong, but at the same time, who the fuck are we when Vanilla Ice possibly opened the door to white rappers like this? But yet at the same time, when we were kicking ciphers in the street, we knew white people too. We had white friends too that were rhymers. Some of our white friends, I knew Chinese dudes that were rhyming. Look at Jin. I knew, dude, like, you're wrong. All of y'all are sour. Y'all got lyrically assassinated. Y'all deciding to talk because y'all took that L. And y'all just can't understand. Y'all can't understand that the bitch shit that y'all on talking, instead of lyrically picking up the mic, instead of showing us snippets of what could have been, you should make to what should be. You feel me? And now the lyrical content's gonna come back. I heard Big Daddy Kane's on the warm-up. I heard all heads on the warm-up again, kid. And these guys have been with the lyrical fitness. So when they fit in and y'all old heads that are fucking ranting and raving and upset because y'all decided to talk shit and M came at you with a rhyme and y'all decided to talk instead of fucking rhyme, then you know what? You're gonna have to take responsibility and own up to that L. Right? That's the only way to look at it. That's the only way to look at it. You're going to have to take responsibility for that L. You know, Joe Budden and y'all took that L. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bought a butter knife to a fucking machete fight, dog. As a matter of fact, you bought a plastic fucking knife. A plastic kitchen knife to a fucking machete fight. You know what I'm saying? And y'all lost. Now, MGK, those that are like, oh, M took that loss, listen, shut the fuck up. Because we all know who's, in boxing we call it side A. We all know who the fuck is side A here. Eminem right now is 1 and O against MGK. Remember, this was not alike as his response to that Tech Nine shit that he decided to kick, right? So now when he comes back, MGK's not gonna be able to respond. If he does, I hope that people are honest enough, not upset, because whoever's upset with Eminem because he's not dropping quick enough, you gotta understand. The Mac Miller, may he rest, his death got right in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Now he's, you know, he middle of dropping, you know what I'm saying? He's doing big things, bro. He's doing things. He was in the middle of this project and he knew. So now he dropped with Lucas Joyner, he dropped the you know what I'm saying? The whole video on the shit that he made now. All 11 songs in different, you know, in different countries are like singles and shit. Every song on that album, like, y'all are hating, and I'm glad that he's bringing it back to lyrical fitness, because now we can understand niggas. You know what I'm saying? I can understand trap music, I can understand, but y'all need some lyrical fitness, and y'all gonna get taught what it is. And all y'all youngins that are just, oh, fuck that MGK, because that's my man MGK. All right. Back your generation up, no doubt. But this is why M is doing it, because y'all need foundation. You know what I'm saying? Lucas Jordan, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? You know, wait until motherfuckers like Talib Kweli and, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the motherfuckers get on, man. You know, again, Black Thought, all of you have lyrical fitness, man. Like, it's gonna be the reals. You know? And those that are, like I said, all the old heads, you know, from Brand Nubian, I used to follow y'all hard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the shit, B. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the kings, B. Y'all did your thing, man. Y'all was innovators, but I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up to you responding like that. You supposed to come back with a rap, dog. So you took that L. It is what it is. You took an L. So now you have nothing to say. You should just sit down and let it be. Let it be. Unless you're gonna wind up stirring some shit up. I just feel y'all should just let it rest. If y'all ain't got nothing to say, just leave it alone. Because really, in this album, he's blasting back at y'all. How is it that y'all got something else to say? On top of what the fuck you said already. That should make no sense. Y'all hating, man. Y'all are out here exposing yourselves. And y'all gotta stop it. Like, talking about I set him up. Talking about I put you in a position I wanted you to put you in. Which was what? Talk to him to death? Talk him to death? He put you in a position where he let everybody know, and he's absolutely right. Y'all ain't got nothing to say on the mic. So y'all gonna come out with relentless fucking comments that are making no sense. And y'all kicking and screaming right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, son, I don't know Lord Jamaal to be like that, dog. But that's what you decided to do. Joe Budden, that's what you decided to do. So both of y'all got an L. So right now, Eminem is 3 and fucking 0. When he comes back with the MGK disc, it's gonna be, matter of fact, he's, hold on, 6ix9ine, Migos. I mean, everybody's getting it, son. He's already put it in there with the fucking ringer. Everybody got it. Only reason why MGK is given the benefit of the doubt, and we're not saying that he lost to M because he did a pretty good job. He's the only one that's responded. But when this one comes back out, the MGK killer, that's it for y'all. Who else is gonna come out? Y'all gonna have to just bow out. You know what I'm saying? Put your shields down, bow out, and just understand that the game is being placed back to where the fuck it was. The lyrics. That's it. Y'all can't be out here on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to spit that mumble rap over hip hop beats like this, B. Y'all can't. Now it takes a certain skill on how to pay attention to bass lines and when to drop it. You know what I mean? And most of you motherfuckers can't do this. So I just feel like a lot of dudes, man, especially the, you know, the dudes that have been out there, the old school heads that, you know what I'm saying? you know, if you ain't gonna fucking, you know, be on team, bring hip hop back, then just sit the fuck down and leave it alone. Just let the man do what he gotta do. You know what I mean? Cause all that other shit wait, oh, you know what I'm saying? He ain't dropped nothing, da 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 da. But yeah, you decide to say it instead of saying it in a rhyme. That shit make no sense. You're not making any sense. I'm not trying to hear you. Nobody trying to hear you. Once again, both of y'all took L's. The MGK joint is coming. 9/11. He probably drop it tomorrow, or you know what I mean. He's doing things. He's Sade, let it rock. When he drops it, game over. Like Raekwon said, link up and put your shields down. Bring back the lyrical fitness. We don't give a fuck about beats, but they all can't sound the same. And y'all need to come harder with lyrics and rhythmatic patterns and rhyme schemes. That's it. If y'all ain't doing that, and you talking about syrup, and you talking about fucking jewelry, and you talking about cars and mansions, and you talking about getting high, and you talking about the next nigga look good to you, and all that other buttercup bullshit, we're not trying to hear it, son. This is the you know what I'm saying? When the end is near, everything resets, and that's what's happening, son. That's what's happening. I am a hip-hop fan, and I am here standing behind MCs that are bringing the lyrical content, the lyrical fitness back to reclaim what is ours. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that Lord Jamaal should have been saying, instead of hating on a man who is elevating the culture. Because had Eminem, the picture you're trying to paint on the man, son, and I'm not even a hardcore Eminem fan like that, it's just for the culture, dog. I don't see nobody else stepping up like that. Criticize them, did he come back and prove y'all wrong, and right away, nah, y'all bunch of bitches, dog. And y'all just gotta man up to your shit. Straight up. It got nothing to do with niggas just brought up in a household with women and da-da-da-da. It got nothing to do with that, because even the strongest women, even women are stronger than men. Believe that shit. Everything's turning into feminism now, but I'm just saying. If y'all don't like it, men, then be men. If a nigga challenges you to a rap duel, then you show up to a rap duel. If a man has addressed you in a rap, you shall return in a rap. You do not go and talk off, because that shit, we ain't hearing it. Y'all ain't talking rap jogging. Y'all just talking. What is it now? What's that? A new style now? Talkative rap? Is that what we doing here, gentlemen? Talkative rap? So Joe Budden and Lord Jamaal are trying to innovate with talkative rap. You failed already then. Y'all failed already. If this is the response to battle rap, y'all failed miserably. Because y'all off subject. Y'all off beat. Y'all ain't rhyming, no rhyme schemes. No punchlines. Y'all just talking. And we just don't want to hear that. So come back on the mic. Address the man correctly. If not, hold that L to the chest and say nothing more. Move on with your careers. Y'all podcasters, you take interviews, then do that. But don't try to destroy the path of somebody that has taken rap and put it up there and continues to put it up there the way it's supposed to be. And you motherfuckers can't wait till he's gone so you can be part of the agenda and sell out, right? And put music back to where the fuck, and not put it back, bring it down to where the fuck you guys want to bring it down to. Well, rap fans need to unite. Even if you spit, I used to spit. I stopped spitting. I could come back if I want. I got no fucking problem spitting. It's just the fact that it makes no fucking sense. If you ain't gonna spit to help the culture, then sit your ass down. Don't criticize the next nigga that's doing something that sounds right, that's supposed to be right, that is laying it down correctly. You know what I mean? Because none of these mumble rappers, none of these guys are doing album sales the way the shit's supposed to be going. None of these guys are actually sending a message the way motherfuckers used to send a message. Joe Budden and And Lord Jamal talking about he ain't had no lyrical content. It's fucking crazy. The appreciation of fans writing to this man over not committing suicide and other, and that's no lyrical content of niggas understanding why he went through with his baby mama and all that shit with their kid and all that. Yo, y'all are some crazy, biased, racial, social warrior justice shit. And hip hop don't consist of that. As a matter of fact, we was always about, you know what I'm saying, the paparazzi. Fuck the paparazzi, right? And now all of a sudden it's like niggas want to use the fucking paparazzi machine to answer back to a lyrical duel. Man, you niggas is garbage. I ain't trying to hear y'all. Peace to Sadat X. Peace to Grand Poobah. You know what I'm saying? But your Lord Jamal, I'm sorry, dog. I can't fuck with you no more. Because, you know what I'm saying? You know, you and Joe Budden are on some new age shit. And that new age shit is talkative rap. I'm not with talkative rap. I'm with rap. We want to hear hip hop. We want to hear the art form. We don't want to hear how you feel. And if we do, you got to put it in a rhyme. It's got to rhyme. If we're going to hear your pain, it's got to rhyme. If we're going to hear your complaints, it's got to rhyme. It's got to rhyme. It's got to rhyme. You want to hear anything out your mouth, it's got to rhyme. I don't give a fuck what you got to say, but it's got to rhyme. Make that shit rhyme. Make sure that it's on time, but make it rhyme, nigga. Make it rhyme, nigga. At the drop of the dime, don't waste our time. Just make sure that it fucking rhyme, nigga. We don't need no talking, just make it rhyme, nigga. Peace, yo. I'm J. Cotto, your boy, telling the truth on everything. From boxing to Star Wars politics to motherfucking hip-hop. This shit need to cease. Niggas need to start rhyming again. Picking up the fucking mic. And just straight up, you know what I'm saying? Taking it, go back to the lab and come back. That's it. Otherwise than that, I'm J. Cotto, your boy, telling the truth within everything. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, y'all.